I'm Alan Kinney, Editorial Director with REIT.com, and I'm at REITWorld 2014, NAREIT's annual convention for all things REIT, in Atlanta at the Marriott Marquis Hotel. Join me is Rip Gellein, Chairman and CEO of Strategic Hotels and Resorts. Rip, your company focuses on high-end hotels and resorts, so can you give us an idea of how sector fundamentals are shaping up for 2015?
Well, our portfolio, as you know, is comprised of iconic high-end luxury and large-scale mixed-use properties. And so the fundamentals of that business going forward are really quite strong. The supply is virtually zero. We like to focus on the fact that these properties generate enormous amounts of revenue. So for instance, our total RevPAR in Q3 this year was like $435 per available room, total RevPAR was. So the future here with little supply is really quite good. So as we go into 15, the group business has been strong. One of the things we talked about on our earnings call was the group business has been quite strong. So first quarter for us in 15 is up about 13.5% in group business. And then even as we look into 16, group business, for instance, in Scottsdale is up as the association business there with the new ballroom has picked up. So overall, we think that the high-end group-based hotels have performed very well and have a very bright future. So we're very comfortable.
And then looking at your balance sheet, how do you feel like you're positioned for growth going forward?
Well, the balance sheet's really the big story for Strategic over the last couple, 3 years. We, this year alone, have done almost $2.7 billion in transactions. We've sold $400 million worth of hotels. We've bought $650 million. We've raised $400 million in equity. We paid off 2/3 of the prefs and paid off the converts. We've taken our leverage down on a almost 2 full turns on net debt plus preferred to EBITDA. We were in the downturn as high as 17 times, and we'll be down into about 5.4 by the end of the year. So the balance sheet story is a great accomplishment by the team, and then it serves as a foundation now so that we can grow.
And lastly, there's so many different types of hotels now in terms of full service, select service, the different types of amenities and services that they offer. Can you give us an idea, how important are those to your typical clientele, and what are they expecting from your company?
Well, especially at our end, at the high end, at the luxury end, they're expecting an experience. So our team, our asset management function, which I think is best in class, is they really think of these assets as mixed use assets, right? So we've got multiple revenue sources, and we believe that the customer has to have a new experience over time to attract them to come back. So we've spent a lot of time in the food and beverage arena, in delivering new spa services, in fact, completely reconcepting hotels like the Intercon in Miami, which has got the dancing girls on the face of it and all this new high-tech stuff, and a Richard Sandoval restaurant that I think was up almost 40% year over year. So we've got Sandoval outlets, we've got Michael Mina outlets in these hotels, delivering new experiences. And then some of the GMs also create experiences for the local clientele. So in the holiday season, if you go to the Dell in San Diego, there's an ice skating rink. There's also an ice skating rink in Scottsdale. So lots of community-oriented programs as well as for the visiting community. So that's a big part of what we do.
Rip, thank you so much for your time.
You're entirely welcome.
And for more on this and other REIT news and analysis, be sure to visit REIT.com.